Sir, Delhi Teachers University. Our resource person for this session is here today. On the behalf of Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir Professor Dhananjay Joshi and Delhi Teachers University team, I welcome you all to the last day of our FDP. For the first session, we have with us Dr. Thiyagu as the resource person who will be taking the session on the topic Emerging Trends in AI for Education. Dr. Thiyagu is currently working as an assistant professor at Central University, Kerala. He has done PhD in EdTech from Bharatidasan University, Treki, and is BSc Mathematics, B.Ed, MSc Maths, MSc Psychology, M.Ed, and MPhil in Mathematics in Education. He has completed many MOOCs, and his area of specialization are ICT in education, digital pedagogy, educational research, and mathematics education. Dr. Thiyagu has developed 7 modules for the NRC Arpit courses on Swayam, and his publications and presentations include 4 books and over 85 articles in national and international journals. He has presented papers in 125 plus international and national conferences and has contributed as a resource person in over 500 workshops, conferences, and induction program. Dr. Thiagu, I welcome you today. The dice is all yours.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Hope my voice is audible to all of you. I request the presenter kindly stop presenting. I can share my screen after I may deliver the presentation on the area of emerging trends in education, AI in education. So I request the organizer kindly stop sharing artificial FDP. Then I can share my screen, please.
Sure.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yes, I hope you maybe learn a lot of AI tools for the past couple of days because this program is that today is the last date. I hope you know this. And today my agenda to give you a small introduction about the emerging trends in AI for education. And in the case of AI, hope you learn a lot of AI tools as part of the chatbot as well as the presentation makers, even for econ developer. For all the purpose, we may be using this kind of AI tools for education purpose. And here I'm going to focusing some of the mechanism or some of the strategies or which are the way we can connect this AI tool for our teaching learning assessment. These are things I'm going to focusing. This is my agenda, my presentation. That's the reason I use the terms magic of AI in education. That's why I'm added some more additional topic in this. Why I'm add this? Because AI is like a magic terms now. Okay. So which are things not possible before. Now with the use of AI, we can be able to do it now. Therefore, I'm using the term is called as a magic of AI. And I'm just highlighting the 3 E's as part of the magics. It may be helping to the engage the audience. It may be helping to enrich this that wisdoms of the people, and parallelly through the engage and enrich the people may be educate. So therefore, the 3 is very important elements as part of the classroom transition: engagement, enrichment, as well as educate. These are the 3 is very important elements in the case of all the kinds of transactions. And just focusing how this A is going to helping for engage, enrich, education as part of the emerging trends. This is my agenda, my presentation. So just I'm start with a small starter because I have only 1 hour presentation. Just going to very brief, pinpoint this presentations area. So the starter means I'm just giving small insights about AI and in what way the AI is in the current scenario is working and in the future how it's going to be helping us. And the second portion, I'm just focusing on emerging trends in AI. I'm going to list out some of the mechanisms to adopt the AI as part of the emerging trends and in what way the AI is helping as part of the AI-powered education. And finally, I can conclude my presentation with small remarks. This is my agenda, my presentation. As part of the starter or introduction process, I'm going to give brief introductions in what way AI is going to create impact into our day-to-day life. And now when you look onto, in the case of AI, the people are using a different terminology to explain the AI, but I'm just using the terms the subject experts. Because now we are tasted a lot of lot of chatbot like chat GPT, or in the case of Gemini or in the case of Perplex, lot of chatbot we explore. But now we can feel this kind of chatbot as a subject expert. Why in the sense, people, before the chat GPT, if you have doubts, we may be asked the Google. Otherwise, we may approach to our senior teachers or some of the experts. From the teachers or the experts' remarks, we understand the context or we understand the concept. Therefore, we may approach previously only the experts or the teachers to get the clarity about the current. But nowadays, whenever the people having a small doubts, immediately they go into the chat GPT or in the case of Gemini. So like this, they're using some chatbot tools to get the clarity about the concepts. Therefore, we may treat hereafter the chatbot as a subject expert. And similarly, we may treat this kind of chatbot as a tech savant. What is called tech savant? So the tech savant is represent savant means those are having a high wisdoms. Okay, those are having a high wisdom in a particular content. For example, as a teacher, we may be expertise in one area. For example, I may be mathematics means I may expert in mathematics. You are maybe physics means you may be expert in physics education. Like this, each of the teachers might be expertise in some specific subjects only. But chatbot is not like a single subject expert. It may be expert for the different subject. For example, you can ask the psychology question, you can ask the statistics question, you can also prompting even for the physics question in the case of chatbot. Therefore, in this current context, we may treat this kind of technology, I mean, chatbot as a tech savant. Savant means this having a well expertise in particular area. They may be called as a savant, like a wisdom people. But now our tech savant is nothing but our chatbot. The chatbot is nothing but a artificial intelligence. And just to compare with this kind of chatbot as a robo voice, why is it called robo voice? Robo means it's a robot. Voice means it's a wisdom. Those are having a more wisdom is called as a voice, right? So now we are using a lot of chatbot to get the clarity about the concept, to get the information about something, right? Therefore, we may feel this kind of system, this kind of aid systems might be called as a robo voice. So like this, I just connected with this AI terms with this kind of things, and parallel I may be connected with how these things may be impact the emerging trends in AI. And do you know the lady name? So that photo which I'm showing you, this is the latest photo, 2 months before it comes to the media. Her name is Iris. Her name is Iris. This is a robot, and this robot taking a classes up to nursery to the class 12. Now she's delivering lecture with the three languages. She may be able to speak English well, Hindi well, as well as Malayalam. So in the future, this kind of robot may be speaking all kinds of language, even the foreign languages is possible for this. So what I intend to highlight here, hereafter, there's one subject expired as expertise is not at all essential. It's not at all necessary because we need to multi subject expertise is needed. That is the reason that people are approach this kind of chatbot, this kind of robot system. Because the human being like us, we may be expert in one or two field, but the robot is not like this. The robot may be expertise in the multidisciplinary approaches, right? That is the way the people are now more connected with this kind of AI. And just I'm showing this some terms which relate to the AI after I move to the emerging trends. And wherever you're finding the tools bot, wherever you are connecting the tools with the bot as in suffix or a prefix, the word that particular tools may be directly connected with the AI. For example, we have the tools called QBot. So do you know the purpose of the QBot? Most of the researchers might use this kind of tools. This was the paraphrasing tools. So here also there's a bot. So this tools is purely based on the AI only. Because previously, I'm talking about 15 years before, the language is a capability is only meant for the human being. So because only if you need to be corrective work, dissertation work, or article work, we can approach the only this English language expertise people. They may be taking more time to be evaluate or do the correction. But now, within a fraction of seconds, after preparing an article, I can able to do the paraphrasing. I can check the grammar with the use of the Killboard or a grammar. Like the plenty of tools are available because now there is a term called NLP, so natural language processing. This is one type of AI. This is going to helping us to write an article, write a dissertation work, or to reduce the for all the purposes. This kind of things are helping us. And meanwhile, if you have any doubts, please kindly text me in the chat box, or you can unmute and talk to me at any course. Okay, at any time. There is no, because even I like to learn from your case, from your prompting. So I request all to come forward, take a questions, because there is a hand raise is there. If anyone, please kindly unmute and talk to me if you need. And now we previously the
Sir,
dances.
excuse me, sir.
Yes, yes,
sir, can you just narrate about that NLP, sir? Because you said it's used for dissertation, right? Preparation of dissertation.
Yeah, madam.
Just give a brief insist about it, sir.
Yeah, so there is a one type of AI is called natural language processing. This is purely based on the language aspects. For example, you are requesting, that's the reason I'm just going to explain with the use of the Google Meet itself. Do you know this is a Google Meet screen? In the Google Meet itself, there is a NLP mechanism is there. That's a AI mechanism is there. For example, you have the caption options. Are you able to see the captions? When I press the captions, what thing I'm speaking now is maybe typing in English. Are you able to see this? So this is might good for the inclusive education classroom setup. For example, some of the students in our classroom, they will be hearing. For them, they like to know what the speaker spoke. They can enable the caption. They can understand what the speaker spoke to them, right? So this is part of the NLP, like voice to text, text to voice, this kind of mechanism. And parallelly, translation, parallelly checking the plagiarism, all the things part of the NLP only. Now, just I'm going to extend one more demo with the same features. When I enable the captions, it's automatically typing in English. For example, some of the students not comfortable for the language which I'm pronouncing or which I'm using now because I'm speaking English. But some of the participants in the classroom, they may be good in the Hindi only. The problem with them, they cannot understand what I'm speaking now. So for them also, there is a separate mechanisms available as part of the Google Meet. For example, you can see, I'm going to do the instant translation with the use of the same Google Meet. After enabling a chat, after enabling captions, keep the cursor in the above the caption, right click. When you do the right click, there is a small pop-up window. There is an option called translate to English. When I click this translate English, there is a pop-up window. It comes the above near to the search. Near to the search bar. When I click here, like the address bar, when I click this three dots nearby the English, we can find it choose another language. Here, if you press this English, we can find all the Indian language, even all the foreign language. For example, some of the participants, they are very much comfortable for Hindi. So for them, this kind of features may helping us. For example, when I click this Hindi, when I go to the translate, entire transcript is going to happen in this meeting is going to type in Hindi. Are you able to see this? Even the participant, they're asking any questions in the chat bot, that also is visible for me in Hindi only. Therefore, language is not at all a barrier at any cost. For example, some Nisha ma'am is putting as a grade, but for me, it's coming as an Hindi. Hope you are finding this. This particular thing is called as an NLP, natural language processing. This kind of mechanisms, now the Google Meet is available, even the Zoom is there, right? So therefore, the language is not at all a different. Previously, the language is not everybody cup of coffee or cup of tea, but now everyone can convert as the language before to any language to any language. Therefore, instant translations very much essential as part of the learner's perspectives. That is the reason I just done a demo. I hope you know that how to translating the sync, how it's syncing. You can say there will be chances there will be small issues might be there in the translation, but in the future it may be 100% may correct this kind of translation. But now it's maybe 80 to 90% things may be correct. Suppose you want to stop back. Suppose some South Indian, they like to find this same thing in Malayalam. You can say I'm just going to select as in Malayalam. When even the Marathi, Nepali, all the Odia, all the languages possible, just I'm going to do the demo with Malayalam now. When I click Malayalam, click the translate, now you can see the entire things which I'm going to speak now it's in Malayalam. Okay, so I hope you are getting this. Suman, I'm just going to explain once again and just stop sharing now. Oh, sorry, once again, I'm just come back to the English. I'm just going to the English. Then after I'm just doing the demo. Please kindly note these are the features available while using a Google Meet with the use of the Google Chrome browser. Please kindly note this is helping only the Google Chrome browser. The first one, kindly note this. So now you have a Google Meet screen. Don't think that during your presentation only you can be able to possibly know. Any of the participants, those who are using a laptop, listen, it may not be work in the case of mobile phone because the mobile phone configurations may be limited, but the laptop version is possible. I'm just explaining the basic features needed. One is you have to be connect the Google Meet, and parallel you have to connect the Google Meet with the Google Chrome browser. If you're connecting this Google Meet to the use of Google Chrome, this feature is there. Then after this, what you can do, click this caption. There is an option called caption, turn on caption. When you enable this caption, automatically what are things we are speaking, the speaker speaks from the end, it may be typing in English. Meanwhile, I request anyone kindly speak to me. You can turn off the audio and then speak to me.
Yes, sir.
Because, yeah, yes. Now you can see there is a madam, she's telling yes, sir. Okay, automatically is typing as a yes. Chanman, Priya, man, you can ask some questions to me. Please.
Sir, can you just tell me, like, with regard to NLP, how can this NLP be used for dissertation, sir? Can
Okay.
you
Yeah.
translate your review in your mother tongue or in whatever desired language that you
Yeah,
prefer?
that's how I do that. That's okay. That's how I do this. Okay. Thank you so much to raise the answer, raise the questions. Now, what are things we are
Sir,
discussing?
I have a query regarding this caption generation. Is it possible to export these captions, sir?
Madam, we needed some third-party tool, but this particular Google Meet is not that. If you have some third-party tool, we can get the summary. For example, in the case of Zoom, if you have the paid version, the entire thing it gives us a summary. For example, there's a 2 hours meeting. The entire 2 hours meeting, we get the summary. It is only meant for the paid version, so it's not a free version.
Okay.
Hope you're getting
Okay,
this.
sir.
These are the options are it's coming now. Now we can
Yes, sir.
see what are the things we are discussing. The entire transaction it will be in English now. Suppose you want to convert the entire transaction to your the language you prefer. Keep the cursor the above and go to the above. There is called translate to English. When I click the translate to English, we have there's a pop-up window and click it here. You can choose another language. If anyone's need to translate your language, please kindly text in the chat box. I'm translating in your language. Please kindly text me. So we have all the languages, even Indian language or the foreign languages. Yeah. So Sarikshas is asking the Tamil. Okay, fine. So now I just like to go with the Tamil. I'm just selecting the Tamil and click translate. When I click this translate, automatically everything comes in Tamil. You can see this, even the Niragari, the medium kata, the entire thing is to be Tamil. Therefore, the language is not at all a barrier at any cost, particularly the children's in the classrooms or in the online meeting. They're not comfortable the language if you are for using it. But for them also, this kind of mechanism helping. Right. So this way the students are engaging by that or enriching that things what we spoke to them. Yeah, now I'm just moving to that madam questions. Madam asking that how this kind of things might help in the NLP might helping for dissertation purpose. Madam, I hope you know a lot of tools are available as part of the research. I'm just showing this the tools name. Just to highlight this. Um so you know the Schoolbot. Hope most of the people know the Schoolbot Grammarly. This tools might helping for paraphrasing as well as the plagiarism reductions. So here this is a tool Schoolbot, paraphraser, grammar checker, plagiarism checker, AI detector. Even we can find whether this is written by the human being or in AI. So that also is available now. Summarizer. So madam, you're asking the one questions from the participant. You're asking the sir. You spoke 2 hours. When I get some kind of summary of the 2 hours the lecture, is it possible? Just you can paste 1,000 words, 2,000 words. So that 2,000 words you want to summary into 300 words is possible with this. And citation generated like this. Plenty of options are available in the Quillbot. Okay, Quillbot is a tool. Kindly explore it. Even we have the paid option. We have the free options also there. If you like to go to the paraphrase, go to the paraphraser. Just you can paste this paragraph. It automatically changing the paragraph. I hope most of the people are aware of it. The Quillbot. Similarly, there is called Grammarly. The Grammarly also might helping to do the same kind of paraphrasing as well as the grammar check for all the purposes. Helping. Now, other than this, some other tools also I'm just going to list out because you're asking this some research questions. I have some tools related to AI for research, particularly for article summary. We have tools called Consensus Elicit. Just I'm doing this small demo with Consensus. This is part of the AI tools. Whenever you do the research in particular area, you can type this key terms or you can type a research question. For example, I need to write a research article related to the flipped classroom. Then just typing as a flipped classroom as a research variable. When I enter it, you can see this. There is a synthesis reports coming now. You can see this. We have a lot of articles, look like a Google search, but here is purely meant for the AI search. And we can find out the number of citations, the meta-analysis.
I think there is some technical issue, so we were not able to hear anything.
Yeah, one minute. Just I'm connected with my other device. There's a small network issues in my end. A few minutes, please.
Okay, sir.
Yes, hope my screen, hope my voice is audible now. Sorry. Hope
Yes, sir.
yes, fine. Thank you. So hope my screen also visible. A small network gets happened. Sorry for this. Okay. Um, yes. Now you can see this. There's a tool consensus. There's a tool called elicit.org. When you use this elicit.org, the same kind of things, particularly when you like to do with the meta analysis work, a systematic review, we need to give some kind of summary. The same flipped classroom, just putting it here, flipped classroom. When you go with the enter, we may get the summary. You can see there's a 4-article summary. This is written by the AI. You can say, for example, if you want to write this kind of small summary with the 4 article, we need to read the article and then we can make it this kind of paragraph. But you can see now the machine started to read and machine started to give this kind of paragraph. And meanwhile, how this kind of technology AI may be helping for doing the research. For example, you can see generally, if you go with any kind of Google Scholar or any kind of databases, we may get only the abstract. And if you want to know more about the methodology, you want more about the population, we want to read manually. We need to read. Otherwise, we cannot get the clarity. But here, you can see when you click the add column, it's giving some kind of things. Suppose I'm giving the intervention, I'm selecting the methodology, I'm giving the study design and study objectives and research gap, which are things you like to explore of this particular article, which are things just you can select this. After selecting this, just you can look onto this, the paper of this article, the abstract summary, the intervention, whether they're using experiment method or survey method, what kind of intervention they done it, the methodology of the article, study design, study objectives, research gap. So everything is given like a spoon feeding. Hope you understood. You can see the second article, you can see the third article. Suppose if you want to do this kind of like a table format, at least take a 1 day to time to explore this much of article. But within a fraction of seconds, I can get the clarity about what the article about this, what is the methodology of this article. So this way we can find a research gap, or we can find out to do further about our research or what we like to go with this. Hope you understood how the elicit is working. So this kind of things, part of the article summary. Okay, for this also the language is the main component, because instead of our side to read the article, now the machine started to read the article and give the summary reports to us. So this way, now the NLP helping us. Sorry, I'm just go more to the other perspectives, but my agenda is to be emerging trends in education. Anyway, I'm just giving this some insights about this. And you can see there is a robotic dance instructor. Previously, the dance is meant for the only human being. But now or in the future, there will be a chance that the robot may be teach the dance, and the robot may be a game partner to us. So still now, if you like to play any games, when it depends on the human being. But in the current context, particularly this kind of physical-based games or this kind of intellectual-based games, now the people are using AI. This is act as a partner for us. And now, still now, the robot, human being only develop a software. But in the future, the robot may be develop a software by themselves in the name of machine learning. Do you know what's called machine learning? Machine learning means the machine started to learn by themselves. The machine started to write a program by themselves. So instead of writing a program by the human being, now the program is written by the machines. So this kind of things called machine learning. Robot might be a fitness trainer in the future. Robot might be a teacher. Like we may hear the terms called team teaching, but in the future there will be team teaching concepts. One side may be a teacher, other side may be a humanoid teachers. Both the teachers may be interact with each of us in the regular classrooms. So there will be a chance that the team teaching might be the two kinds of teacher. One is a humanoid teacher, other one is a team teacher, normal teacher. We may be both may be connected with the classrooms in the futures. So that's the reason I'm just putting as a robo as a teacher. And do you know this, the basic understanding of AI? Just I'm skipping this, but I'm just giving you a small insight. Immediately, if you want to give the insights, some people are asking, so what is the meaning of AI? Immediately, you want to give this insight answer for this, the terms of AI. You can don't forget the term is called STA, because this term is directly connected with this AI. If the missions, I'm talking about missions, if the missions having this kind of capabilities, if the mission having a sense capability, if mission having a thinking capability, if mission having the acting capability, that is called ST. if the machines having a sense capability like a human being, if the machines having a thinking capability same like a human being, if the machines having the acting capability same like a human being, then it's called artificial intelligence. Very simple mechanism. It's like the AI and the machines like imitating the same like human being. It's called AI. Normally the people are telling this, but there is a term is called STA, sense capability. What's called sense capability is nothing but what are the sense capability we have. For example, we can able to hear, we can able to see. Now the AI is able to sense all kind of things, and AI can think. For example, we can able to find the problem, we can able to analyze the problem. The similar way, now the machine is able to solve the problem. The machine is able to give the solution for this problem, and the machines can be act same like human being. For example, we can able to clean the home. Similarly, the machines able to clean the home now. In the case of robot, we can able to teach the students, we can able to train the students dance and all. The same way the machines now doing this kind of acting capability. So therefore, the ST is very important elements of AI. Hope you are getting this idea. Please kindly respond in the chat box, or you understand the concept of STA. STA means sense capability, thinking capability, as well as the acting capability. If the three capabilities the machines having, then it is called artificial. It's a very simple mechanism. Thank you so much, Suman sir, Shanma Priya. Sorry. Yes, now I'm just moving to the, generally when you look onto the AI, there's two kinds of AI. One is called generative AI, the other is called predictive AI. Generative AI means if the machines, please kindly notice, if the machine generate a new content, if the machines helping to generate a new content, that's called generative AI. Hope you understood. If the machines give you, create a content or develop a content, the content may be different. It may be a text-based, that's called ChatGPT example. If the image generation model is called Daily 2, if the music generation is called MuseNet, video generation is called VA3. For speech synthesis model like NLP, it's called TTS, text to speech. So like this, the plenty of applications are available as part of generative. So can you do the small demo with music generation? For example, you like to generate a music, but you are not comfortable for music generation. But I'm just doing the small demo. Even if you're not knowing how to create a music, but you have small sense about the music sense, we can able to produce a music. We can able to produce a music. Small demo for this. These are tools developed by the AI, Google. Hope you are getting this. If you want, I just share this link to you. I'm just sharing this link in the chat box. I'm sharing this link in the chat box. Yes, so kindly check this. And meanwhile, just stop sharing this, otherwise you will not hear the sound. I can share as the tab base, then you can hear the sounds. Yes, so I'm just sharing my screen modality. I'm just sharing the screen as a tab basis. Hope you are getting the screen now. Hope you are getting the screen. Now you can see, I'm just going to compose the music only with the use of the hand movement, right? This is called generative AI. With the use of the hands movement, syncing, the music is going to produce. This tool is developed by the Google, and click the start. When I click the start, immediately your camera may detect it to analyze. It's going to, now the cameras may be enabled now. Just you can show the hands like this, and it may be detecting. So now you can see this, the camera has detected my input. So now you can see this, my input. Yes, so just you can stand like this. Yes, now you can stand like this. Just is scanning is tracking your body. So once it's tracking the body, it takes time to track your body. 1 minute. So now it's track the body. Then after tracking this, there is a violin. Now you can see this. This is counting 3 to 1. Now you can see what I think I'm going to do in my hand is going to. Are you able to hear the sound?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is called music generation model. Okay, therefore the music composing also is possible with any people, right? So this is the way the AI is helping to generate a music based on your hand movement. Okay, just I'm stop this sharing now. So this is one example how the music's going to produce as a music generation. Okay, so this is called generative AI. Hope you understand the concept of generative AI. So generative AI means if the machine's producing or creating a content, creating any kind of content. So this may be a text content or image content or any kind of content. It's called this generative AI. And there's a predictive AI. What is called predictive AI? So the predictive AI means based on your basic content, the machine is able to understand what the input based on this is going to predict what's going to happen the next, right? For example, the best example, time series forecasting, finance and markets predicting, healthcare program. These are the way the predictive AI is helping. If you want, I'm just doing a small demo with predictive AI. This is one of the tool for education. This tool is called autodraw.com. Just sharing this link to you in the chat box. This is a tools good for the teaching and just sharing the link in the website. So this also the tools developed by the Google, one of the Google partner. You can see this. There's an AI experiment. It's also developed by the AI. Listen, this is like a normal whiteboard, but what way this will be different from the other interactive whiteboard? Other interactive whiteboard not having any mechanisms of the AI, but this whiteboard having a AI feature. Listen, for example, I'm a mathematics teacher. I want to explain the concept of parallel. For explaining the parallel concept, I need to draw a butterfly. Most of the cases, when the teachers draw a butterfly, it never comes a butterfly in the whiteboard or in the blackboard. But you can see how the AI is going to helping me to predict what my input, and based on this, suggesting wonderful images. Listen, so we have a lot of tools are available. You can go with the first tool that's in black color tool that's called auto draw. This is an AI tool. Other things are normal tool like a draw text. This or the normal tool is available on all the whiteboards, but this is a tool auto draw. My intention is to draw a butterfly. So after selecting this, in the panel, in the Canva, just started to draw a butterfly symbol. Even you are not comfortable to draw a butterfly, just started to draw a small shape like a butterfly. I hope that you feel this look like a LKG child. Even the LKG child may be draw well butterfly, but you can see when I give you a small input about a butterfly, now the machines can understand my input. Based on my input, the machine suggests the appropriate images in the above. You can see this do you mean. Then you can select the appropriate butterfly which you like to show the classroom. Hope you are getting this. So when you give the small input based on the input, like the machines having an understanding, the capability to recognize your input, based on this is going to predict what's your intention to draw this. For example, I just started to draw a car. Look like a LK child's drawing. You can see this, a small child's normally is maybe draw a car like this. When I finish this car, the machines understand my input like recognition capability and is suggesting, do you mean? It's giving a lot of car shapes. You can select which car you want to show in the classroom. You got it? So this is a way for teaching, we can use this kind of AI tools for make the people to be more understand. Because most of teachers not that much of competitive drawing the class, but this kind of tools might helping to reduce the workload. This is a way we can easily do. This is a one example how the technology is going to emerging in the future. Just I'm showing this. So if I want to some pictures for research work, can I generate with this tool? Of course, ma'am. Madam, this tool is purely based on the classroom for the teaching purpose. If you want to generate a tool based on the research, we can go to the tool. I have some set of tool for image maker. For example, there's a tool called Ada Firefly and My Heritage, Any Eraser, Chat Base, Leonard AI. These are the tools might help for generate the image. This is called image generator model. So the chat GPT is for the text generator model. Like this, the plenty of models are available for different purpose. This for the image generation model. You can find which tools may act for this tool. Just you can go there. Even there is a tool called Canva. You know this. Now the Canva is a tool. We can create a PPT. We can create a flyer and all. Now the Canva having the AI features. Just you can ask the prompting. Based on the prompting, is may give this response. For example, I'm just going to ask a small. Okay. A dog with mobile in the moon. Okay, so I'm just asking this prompting in the moon. Okay, so normally this kind of image never be available in the case of Google. So my intention, I want to get a dog image with a mobile in the moon with doctor costume. You can see this dog wearing a doctor costume. You can see, and just I'm adding doctor costume. Okay, with mobile in the hand, in the moon. Okay, so I'm just asking the prompting like this. Even I'm not asking a proper grammar sentence, but the machine having the capability to understand. When I go to the generate, within a fraction of second, the machine started to draw by themselves. This is called image generative model. It's called Firefly. Now you can see this. The machine started to drawing based on my input. Jodi, hope you are getting this idea. So based on,
Yes, sir.
So you had to find. Yeah, now you can see this. Are you able to see this? Now my prompting. dog wearing a doctor. You can see this dog, all the dogs, 4 dogs having a doctor's costume with the mobile in the hand and moon also in the back side. You can see this. You can select any images which you like to add in your destination. So you can know how to ask the prompting. That is a things, if you are aware of it, we can generate any kind of images. Yeah. So Suman, there is always the copyright is a very big challenges. But whenever you're using this kind of AI tools, kindly give the acknowledgement, like so we can escape from this kind of things. Because we are not drawing by ourselves. So here we are using some third-party tool to generate the images. Better to give the acknowledgement at least for this tool. So give the acknowledgement. I have developed the tool with the use of the Firefly, Adobe Firefly. That's enough. Okay. Kaushalya Yadav, these are the tools are partially free. It's not 100% free. Suppose, madam, you are asking the some kind of copyright issue. That's the reason I'm just going to use the term. There is a website called Pexels. Pexels and Pixabay.com. These are the two websites, Pexabay, Pexels. Like the plenty of websites are freely available to download any kind of images without any copyrights. You can see this. For example, I need to find the images for laptop or robot. When I go to the robot, I can find the plenty of robot images. This is a tool. It's not a tool. I'm just showing this. For example, I can use this robot. Okay, and this robot image. When I click this, that drone, we can get this free downloader options. When I click this free downloader, we can download this. We can download in any kind of high configurations. Okay, so I'm just downloading. After downloading, we may get this. There is a photo with the Pixabay license. When I click this, we can get this license data. This normally the Pixabay license is called Creative Commons Open License. So open license. When you use the open license images, there is no copyright violation because these are the tools might helping for. Are you able to see this license? What is the license?
The CC by license.
It's not, yes, CC BY means at least you can give the acknowledgement. Like, yeah, this is called CCO license. Even you don't give the acknowledgement. So there is a difference between CC BY and CCO. CC BY means you can have the rights to use it, but finally you can give the acknowledgement, right? But here, CCO means you don't need to give a acknowledgement also. It's not compulsory, right? So this kind of features are available for this kind of tools like a Pixabay and Pexels. Kindly explore this kind of tools later, okay? Because my agenda, my present is different. I'm just moving to the different perspective based on your question. So if possible, I'm just sharing my website link on the finally, so you may get some idea. Otherwise, just to give me my website. I'm already compiled the research-based tools for you as well as the education. Just I'm going to my website name. My website name is called digigoy.info. I'm just sharing this. I'm already compiled all the tools in a different heading. Hope it may be helping you. I'm just sharing this link of my website. When you go to the digigoy.info, when it comes down, there is a options called digital tool for research. Madam, you are asking some research tools. When you click this digital tool for research, I'm just giving the same the exact link also. When you click this, you may get here different heads like digital tools for research, data collection tools, thesis dissertation, literature review, and paraphrasing tools. These are the tools part of the AI. And paper summarizing tool, grammar check tool, journal finder tool, plagiarism checker. Like this, I already compiled the tools name. And these are the tools purely meant for AI. So AI for summary,
Thank you, sir.
AI for litmaps. So kindly look onto this. Okay, the entire things I just compile it. If you want to explore, you can do explore later. And similarly, you are asking some kind of free license images. That's also I'm just giving another website link. The same website is there. When you go to the same website of me, there is a tool is called CC sites, free open source software and CC sites. Just I'm sharing this link. I'm just giving this link to you. So. Kausar Yadav, lot of tools, even you can use the rating skill with the use of ChatGPT at Gemini. Just you can give this variable name, it's giving an answer for developing a statement for the rating scale. And
So, sir, in ChatGPT, if we put that create a rating scale, it will give us in the rating scale model?
Yeah, of course. You can ask the proper matter. The problem with this, we doesn't know how to ask the prompting. If you're asking the prompting, if you're asking the proper prompting, ChatGPT give you a wonderful resource to us, right?
Okay.
Just time if you want, I can do the demo for this. Okay, this is a software, free open source image softwares. From this, you can find the any what is that copy left? It's not copy left. It's an open license images. You may get it. You don't worry about the copyrights then after. These are the free image sites. But it's not a. Listen, this is not a. This is only the free image sites. So if you want to explore, you can go with this. Suppose you want to get a developing based images, and just going to the one more link for you. There's called artificial intelligence, the same website. There's another web page. When you go with this web page, because I have only 1 hour, that's the reason I'm just sharing the link. If you want to explore, you can do the explore later. When you go to the artificial intelligence, I already compiled the tools named AI chatbot. So we have this much of chatbots as the e-content developer. Even you can develop e-content for the PowerPoint presentations, for the boards, image maker. So these are the tools might helping for developing images. Like this, I compiled some tools. Hope it will be useful for you. Kindly check later. Okay. Yes.
Thank
now
you.
I move to. Thank you. Now I move to the main objectives. Okay. Emerging trends in AI in education. So what is called emerging? Okay, so emerging means even the current context or the features. This might be helping to engage this audience. So just I'm showing this some of the emerging trends in AI. This is only theoretical insights only, but if possible, I can do small demo if the time permit. Otherwise, I can just go into theoretical sites only. It's only 15 minutes time with me. One is called adaptive learning. This adaptive learning and personalized feedback is part of the personalized learning. What's called personalized learning? Based on the individual needs, based on the individual interests, the mission suggesting kind of. For example, the best example, I'm not giving the example for education. The best example I'm just giving for our YouTube. It's not for education, but just giving the example. For example, when you watching some channels or some kind of videos you are regularly. For example, you have the habit to view some debates regularly, right? Some similar kind of debates regularly, or if you like to see some political persons videos regularly, after a few days later, if you open a YouTube, the similar kind of videos comes first. I hope you are getting this kind of experience. The similar kind of videos, it comes the first view of your YouTube. How it's coming? So it is based on the AI only, because the machine having a analyze capability to understand what's the interest. Based on the interest, the machine is giving a material to us. It's suggesting material. That's the reason the adaptive learning. The adaptive learning is nothing but based on the individual needs, based on the learner space, the AI helping to tailor the education resources. And some people like to learn shorts video. Then immediately giving the shorts video. Some people watch to find a 2 hours video. It suggests a 2 hours video. So based on the individual phase also is going to suggest. And the next one is a personalized feedback. That's a great advantage while using AI. So most of the cases when the students write the examination for evaluating, it takes 1 week time from our case manually. But when the people are using a AI-based examination portal or AI-based some kind of comments, some kind of interaction, within a fraction seconds we may get the answer. For example, let's take them ChatGPT. Whenever you are asking the prompting, immediately the chatbots give the response within a second. It never wait for things. It's like a sync moment. Is give this response. So for example, madam asking over a small doubts whether it's producing a 3-point scale, 5 points. It's just doing the demo for this. For example, I like to prepare a tool for flipped classroom attitude. Okay, I'm just showing this. I'm just going to a small demo. Yes, I'm just sorry. It's a small network. I'm just trying this. This is a chat GPT. I'm just moving this. Madam, if you want a specific thing, kindly go with a specific prompting. Then only you make it. For example, suggest a research. Suggest a statement for the research variables, attitude towards flipped classroom for the school teachers. Okay, in a 5-point scale in tabular form. Okay, I'm just asking the prompting. You can see this. Are you able to see this, ma'am? I hope you are able to see this.
Yes.
Yeah, you can see the statement. We may get a 5-point scale, Likert scale, right? So it's given the idea, but my suggestion
Sir,
always
just
don't be
can you put
copied.
your screen on that prompt mode? I cannot visualize the prompt.
Yeah, so this is prompting. Okay, this is prompting. Even I've typed grammatical mistakes, but the machine having the capability to understand what I'm intending to ask, right? So therefore, you must be sharpening your question skill. If you're sharpening your question skill, the chat GPT is give the any kind of answer. Only the things we must know how to ask the prompting. But my suggest to all of you, don't keep the statement as it is. Instead of that, kindly give your input first. For example, I need to find 32 was flipped this much of dimension. These are the items I need to be added. Like this, give you small insights. Based on your insight, you can image the question. Instead of that, normally it's called zero prompting. Actually, this technique is called zero prompting. Zero prompting, it kills your creativity. Listen, there's three kinds of prompting. One is called zero prompting. If you're asking it directly the questions, it's called zero prompting. Instead of that, you can ask a one-shot prompting or a few-shot prompting. What is the few-shot prompting? You can give small insight. I need this are the domains. I need this are some of the items. Like this, you can give a small insights. After the insight, it asks the chatbot to produce a material. Then it's called few-chat prompting or word-shot prompting. After this, you can go with further question. That's called chain prompting. So therefore, different prompting ideas there, but I don't have time. Otherwise, I can explain the prompting idea also. Prompting is very important elements as for the teachers. Right? Previously, those who know the answer, they are brilliant. But in the current context, it is totally a fake one. Those who know the answer, they are not a brilliant. Those who know how to ask the question, they are the brilliant. Why? In the sense now we are moving to the Socrates world. Socrates is a question answer method. Now we are getting the answer with the use of chat GPT or chatbot. Any kind of chatbots give the answer. Only the things, if you want to get a update, if you want to get the critic approach of the context, we must know how to ask the questions. Marisa Ibrahim sir, how can we do the literature with the chat GPT? Of course, you can pay, for example, you have the 10 articles, just you can paste the URL. You can paste the 10 articles URL. After URL, you can ask the prompting. So based on the 10 above URL, kindly summarize the article based on the literature review. It gives a wonderful literature review. Only you can paste the URL. You got this, Marisa? Marisa Ibrahim. Everything is based on the context. We have to think how we can get this ChatGPT effectively. For all the things, the ChatGPT give the answer, okay? Or in the case of Gemini's give the answer. Only you must know the way. Or as already mentioned, Marisa, we have this much of tools for the AI. I already mentioned this for the article summary. Consensus, Elicit, OpenRead, SciSpaces, Semantic Scholar, Synapse, Heuristic.co, Research Rabbit. These are tools meant for the literature review only. These are tools are meant for literature review. And suppose if you want to do a small insights, a small demo, how to do the bibliometric analysis. Like just I'm doing a small tools name. It's called connectedpapers.com. Even this is good for the literature review. Just I'm going to the tools, the same variable flipped to classroom. For the example, I'm just doing the flipped to classroom is a research variable and just go with the enter. When I go with the enter, the machines existing a plenty of resources. Listen, you can see this. Now I want to know some kind of a diagram, like a bibliometric diagram. It's automated diagram. Previously, if you want to do the diagram, we need to go with the voice viewer software and all. But now you can see this. When I click this, the first article, I can get a wonderful diagram with connected papers. Are you able to see this networking diagram? So there is a diagram. It's a networking diagram. So this is the way each article, each authors are connected with the other articles. We may get some kind of bibliometric analysis with this. So this kind of things that people are using for research, particularly if you like to go with the Scopus publication or Web of Science, we must add this kind of graph. So this always to create attention to the readers. Oh, I'm just getting an idea. So I'm just moving to the next. So just I'm explaining how that the emerging trends of AI in the ways of personalized learning. I'm moving to the next. Intelligent tutoring system. What is called ITS. Now the AIs act as a tutors and the real-time assistant. For example, the PA is only meant for MLA MPs, but now we have the PA in the name of Google. So we have the Google Assistant, we have the Amazon Alexa. So these are tools, or even the ChatGPT, we can treat it as AI assistants. Whenever you have the problem, just you can ask the questions or the prompting, you may get the answer from the chatbot. Therefore, we may get 24/7 access of assistants. But in the case of traditional, for example, if the student's having a doubt in the research, the student never disturb after 5 o'clock, after 6 o'clock in the night. But if you have the country with this kind of AI, it may be working for 24/7 access to tutors. Therefore, the intelligent tutoring system is possible with 24/7. Hope you are getting this idea. So the AI is helping, giving us a tutor support as well the real-time assistant 24/7 access. The next thing. Grading automation. The grading automation format system. This is part of the automated grading. Previously, if you want to evaluate the answer scripts, Even for the subjective question or objective question, we need to spend much time and we can evaluate. But now it's very simple mechanisms to grading it. For example, those who are having a paid version of the ChatGPT and just doing the ChatGPT itself, you can see the ChatGPT. The previous is ChatGPT 3.5. We don't have any kind of upload options. But now we have the upload option. I don't know how many people are aware of it, that upload options are available in ChatGPT. This is called 4O options. For example, you have a answer script. Even I tried when go for a paid version. It's actually I tried for 2 months for paid version, only 1,900 rupees. During after the when the ChatGPT 4 it comes, then after that what I done it during the lockdown period, the students are writing a open book examination with the script. Right, they write the script and they upload into a PDF file. What I did, just they uploaded a PDF file. Just I uploaded the PDF file. After uploading the PDF file, I asked to correct the answer scripts. Then ChatGPT is evaluating the answer. Out of 60 marks, is giving a exact marks, and it's highlighting what are the mistakes he done. It everything is given clear. And as a teacher, if you want to evaluate the answer, at least it takes 10 minutes. But the ChatGPT is evaluating the answer script of the students within 3 or 4 seconds. That is the advantages when using the ChatGPT. But in future, this kind of things may be the free version also. But the paid version is possible only in the case of subjective question, like essay type question and all. Similarly, we can go with the formative assessment very fastly. And do you know there is an examination called proctored examination? What is called proctored examination? The proctored examination means instead of doing the invigilation duty by ourselves, then Mrs. doing the invigilation duty. So I'm just doing this a small demo. Sir, Suman, you are talking about the handwritten lesson. The same thing only I'm telling this. And during the lockdown period, the students are writing the answer script with the use of hand. And after that, they convert as a PDF, they're sending us. The same answer script only I uploaded in the ChatGPT, and I get a wonderful output. Similarly, if you like to evaluate the handwritten assignments to the students, but there is a limitation in the case of ChatGPT now. So it's a limited version we have, but the paid version is working well. Okay. And just I'm going to the small demo. How the proctor examination is going to happen. There's a lot of, even recently the summer portal, you know that I also attended a small meeting the summer portal conducted. They're going to move that Moodle platform, connect with the Moodle platform with some kind of proctor examination portal. The proctor examination means the mission started to track you the students' movements. And just showing the small demo how this is going to helping for the teachers. Just going to the tool. Yeah, and now you can see this tool. This is a tool called Sound Canva. This is normally a drawing tool, but I'm just doing the demo. How is going to track this body? So when you click this body, my camera may enable now. So you are going to find a camera at the backside. You can see there's a camera at the backside. So wherever I'm moving, I'm in my hand, there is no mouse. You can see this. Wherever I'm moving, the machine is tracking my movement. Suppose there is a textbook on the left side. I'm keeping the left book. You can see my eyesight where is showing this. If I keep the books here, so wherever I'm seeing this, the machine is tracking my movement. This is a way the proctor examination is going to happen in the future. Hope you are getting this idea. How the proctor examination, the machine is tracking my movement. Wherever I'm moving, the machine is tracking my movement. So this is a way that people are conducting online examination. Like the computer acts as the invigilator. And the language learning is helping, the natural language processing and essay grading feedback. This is also part of the NLP. And there is another one is called AI-driven content creation. So whenever you like to prepare a PPT, now the people are using a PPT generative AI. That is called the Gamma app and different tools they're using it. And AI-driven content generation. So this is a performance. It's like a student development. So there's a mistakes happen. I will modify this. Curriculum development is helping. Interactive learning is helping. Similarly, the student performance prediction is possible. Enrollment and retention is possible with this. And AI administrative, but which are the administrators we like to do with the use of AI is possible, like streamlining the process, even for the examination schedule, timetable preparation, everything now the AI is helping us. And chatbot virtual assistant, 24/7 access. We can conduct counseling, admission counseling with the use of chatbot. And it may be helping for special education also, like assistive technology basis, inclusive learning. You can use it as AI. And there's another one is called ethical consideration. Particularly when we do this research and all, we need to consider more about the ethics. But here we have the AI tools to check this, whether the people are using a standard, including transparency, fairness, accountability, everything that the AI is going to monitor. And the data security also, the MIS is doing the security. Similarly, there's a collaborative tools. Now the AI is helping to collaborative platforms, global classrooms possible with the use of different MOOCs platforms and all. So now we have only 3 minutes. That's I'm going to conclude this. We have the pedagogical innovation also possible because we need to normally when you go to flipped class, we could not know how we can go with the flipped classroom with the use of just you can ask the prompting. I need to do this kind of flipped mastery for this topic. The missing sex is a different idea how to go to the flipped classroom. From this we can go with this. Then gamifications, another innovation strategy with this way is possible. And teacher support also is helping us professional development, resource development. For all the purpose, these tools might helping you. And similarly, I just compile this one, learning analytics, research development for all the purposes helping. And similarly, I just compile AI-powered education, also some slides, and possibly I shared. Even the slide is available on its website. AI-powered education tools like Grammar Check, Adaptive Learning Platform, LMS, now the integrated ITS, and education games possible, intelligent personal assistant possible, recommender system, automated transcript. These are the tools just I'm highlighting here. Like this, the plenty of way the AI is helping us. This is like a theory, and just skipping this. The same thing we discussed, the artificial intelligence, higher education sector, how the artificial intelligence may helping for higher education, different factors. For language learning, for the healthcare, I was helping. What are the way the privacy and security concerns we have to look onto this. These are the things I just compared it here. I just come back to my. These are the prompting technique. If you want to take a screenshot, because due to the time context, I'm not explaining. There's 4 kinds of prompting: one shot, zero shot, one shot, few shot, and chain prompting. Always go with this prompting. Don't please kindly avoid zero shot prompting, because zero shot prompting is it's what is it, kill our creativity ability. So better go with the one shot or the few shot prompting. Always better this. And I'm just going to conclude with my insights. The last idea. Yes. I'm coming to the last few slides. This is humans are hooked and machines are learning. Why I'm telling this, as I already mentioned, that machines started learning, but this kind of technology gadgets is stopped learning, because when you use the mobile phone, most of the time we are using the mobile phone to see the shorts video or see this YouTube video and all. That is the reason we stop learning, because we are addicted to use the mobile phone only for entertainment aspect. But the machine started learning with the use of AI, the name of machine learning. But keep in the mind that AI is a tool, not a solution. Listen, that's the reason I'm always, whenever I finish my lecture, I'm giving this input. Don't 100% rely on the AI, 100%. Kindly use as a tool. Don't find the solution. For example, as the madam pointed that, sir, I need a research tool. Can I use the chat? You can use it, but ethically you can use it. Instead of going with the zero prompt, kindly give your input and then generate this. So don't find a solution. If you find the solution, our creativity may be lack now. So please kindly don't trade this AI as a solution to find the solution. Instead of that, treat it as only the assistant. It's like an assistant for us. It's not a master. Most of the case, what happened now, if you're treated as AI as a master, our creativity may be questionable in the future. Therefore, kindly treat your creativity is the main things. Kindly treat this kind of AI tools as assistant only. It is not that AI that takes your job. It is a human who can use AI competent better. If you are a smart teacher, kindly use the smart tools, right? And don't rely 100% also. Kindly use as an assistant. Whenever you need to kindly use it. Don't always using this AI tools. Then your creativity is maybe lack. So thank you so much. Within this, I can stop my presentation. If you have any doubts, please ask me. And thank you for your patient listening and active participation in the ATC. Thank you all. And special thanks to the Delhi Teacher Education Teacher University to start this kind of initiative. Thank you all. Bye.
Thank you so much, sir. Participants, if you have questions, please ask.
There is a question from Aman Kumar Singh. Sir, I already given the list of tools with the link, and already mentioned the function also, which are tools meant for the chatbot, which are tools meant for the PowerPoint presentation and all. So kindly use this, okay, please. I already made this different heading.
Sir, excuse me.
Yes, Manjoti. Yeah.
Sir,
yes.
You mentioned STA, sense, think, and act.
Yes.
So, sir, we have 5 senses. As a human, we have 5 senses, and in AI tools, I saw there are 4 type of senses: visualize, and they can think, or but जो टेस्ट वाला है वो I think
yeah, it is possible. It is
yeah,
possible. It is
yeah.
possible. even if you go with, I don't know about the Indian context, but the foreign context. So normally when the cooks prepare the food, no, to access the food, the people are using as a robot now. Previously, only the chef maybe check this, the taste and all. Now that robot can taste this, the taste of the food. Even it's the robot having the sense to understand the smells also, right? So everything's to be possible. So now the AI is an emerging area. So
how it is possible? They have taste buds.
yeah, everything's a coding, man. For example, the machine
Okay.
think like listen, the machine think like a human being. How it's thinking because of the coding, because of the coding. How the machines having, whether the machines having the same like a intelligent system machines have, no. We are writing a coding. We are writing the algorithm. Through the algorithm only the machine think like a human being, right? Now the thinking is possible to the machine. How it's similarly there's a taste also possible to the machine. Is it understood? If the thinking is possible to the machine, it's only the small sense, because for tasting very small sense is enough, right? That is the
Yes,
is
sir.
possible for this. Okay, so because the A is like, that's the reason I started with the terms A, magic of A. Magic, A can do any kind of magics. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. If you need to more things, kindly look onto my websites. You can find. There's a Marisa Ibrahim. You are asking about the AI power tool for teaching English. Of course, the best example, ChatGPT. Okay, ChatGPT you can find any kind of purpose you can use for the language aspects, right? But you are asking me questions. I'm just giving a small gamified tool. This a tool is meant for the language teachers. Just I'm showing this tool name. This is called Cemeteries. If possible, kindly look on this. Cemeteries is a gamified, like a machine learning based tool for the language teachers. Kindly look onto this. It's like a word association games. The students can strengthening their vocabulary skills based on this game. Just you can explore it. This is like a free tool only. It's available. The tool name is called Cemeteries. It's also developed by the Google. Yes, fine. Any other questions?
Yes, sir.
Karams.
Yes, sir.
Please.
I'm Karamjeet, sir, from Delhi.
Yes,
so,
fine,
of course, it was a very useful session. Sir, with your extensive experience in AI, I have this question from you. How do you see the Indian education and classroom changing in 5 or say 10 years? So I would like to have your view on that, sir.
Yeah, so that's a view. Because most of the cases, what happened, when you go with, when you using a technology for a personal purpose, the people are having openness to adopt it.
Mm.
But in the case of classroom, the people not having that kind of openness. I'm really disappointed when I'm sharing the statement. For example, if you have the 10 faculties, one faculty, two faculty, like to start the integration of AI, I mean AI for teaching, some people may be, some teachers may be criticize things. That openness still it's a questionable. If all are having the openness to adopt this kind of advanced technology, automatically we may also fight with the education quality with foreign people. But here the openness or the adaptations little is an issue there. Okay, and the thing is that the decision authority, that our decision authority might be the old people like what is it? They may be old generation. They cannot understand this impact of this current technology. That may be reason they are not ready to adapt, particularly for the policymakers. The policymakers also have to broad vision to integrate this kind of technology, right? Then only the classroom might be fruitful. It may be signing look like a foreign countries. Otherwise, this kind of things may be happen.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Actually, sir, that brings me to one question related to this, and then we will we can conclude it. How about, sir, value education? It's okay that we can impart knowledge through AI. We can even impart skills like teaching of dance and other kinesthetic kind of things. But how about imparting value education using AI? Is there any kind of research on it, or what's your take on that?
But I didn't do this research, but there is a possibility for value education also. For example, in the case of classroom, and in the traditional classroom, who's giving the value education? Even for making it disciplinary, for example, the classroom start with the prayer and end with the students are going to home. Everything the teachers are monitoring. Is it correct?
Right.
There also there is a value startup. So coming to the classroom the correct time, attending the prayer, and with the proper style, and going out from the classroom in the proper manner. Everything's very oriented. But previously, everything's monitored by the human being. The teachers are monitored. But if you have the AI-assisted monitoring system is there, automatically the values inbuilt is maybe developed from the student. Because previously, everything's look like a spoon feeding. For example, I'm just giving a small idea. Previously, in the Kerala, I'm saying the Kerala now. Previously, the government giving a lot of policy to wear a helmet, right? To wear a helmet. But now the people's not started to use the helmet. But once the government initiated to keep a detector camera, now all the people are carrying a what is that? Helmet in the bike. Even that we're going with one person, also they always keeping another
Right,
what
sir.
is that things. Therefore, there is a AI detector is helping. This is like some kind of value system, right? Keeping going, traveling with helmet is some kind of value. That's how the government implemented with the use of AI camera. If the AI camera is not there, the people never use a helmet.
Right.
Right. So same thing if the classroom also possible.
Right. Great, sir. Great.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Do we have any more questions or?
There is a question from how can AI used for importing environmental awareness and enhance the pro-environmental behavior among students? Okay. Yes. Yeah, it's possible for every context, but I don't time to explain all the things. Okay. Environmental awareness, it's possible. Now we can see there is called smart agriculture. Who's doing the smart agriculture? Now we are talking about smart classroom. There is called smart agri. So what's a smart agri? The AI is going to do the agri things and all. So for example, when we can give this fertilizer, that also is the machines predicting and suggesting us. And there's a drone. The drones only what is that? Spreading this fertilizer in the agri and all. Therefore, everything's more to the smart basis, right? So therefore, it's possible the AI can do any kind of awareness program for create the environmental awareness. So that's only the answers. Okay. Even if you like to add some more points, kindly.
Sir, one.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Vakish K.
So can I come in just a quick question? AI is so powerful. It is so versatile. It can do so many things, from writing assignments to creating lesson plans to doing assessment. What is the role of teacher left there?
Yeah. What is the role of the teacher? That's the reason I'm telling this. The teacher role, we have to tell the student how we can ethically handle the chatbot, ChatGPT. Otherwise, the people may be using only ChatGPT because the ChatGPT is not having emotional understanding. You are asking the prompt to give the answer, but the teacher having the emotional understanding of the people, right? Still now, the AI is not having that kind of intelligence to understand the emotions, understand the behavior of the learners. But the future might be there. But up to this, we can survive. Up to this, we have to survive because we are the only persons, we are connecting these minds of the people. But the chat GPT or chatbot is not connecting this mind. It's only connecting the text of the information which they're asking. Therefore, the teachers, the role is a prominent role in the case of digitalized world. Only things the teacher might direct the child how to use the AI tools ethically. That our role to explain. Otherwise, the students 100% rely on the chat GPT or chatbot. Our presence may be questionable in the future. Therefore, as a teacher, it's our rule, our duty that we should direct the students how to effectively using this. So some people, they always deny to use the chat GPT, but I'm always giving this telling the students to use the chat GPT to different contexts. For example, when you write a research article, write a assignment, don't give even the assignment how we are giving this. When you give this assignment, the students are copying from the different net source and they're submitting us. This way only we still we done it assignment. But when you use the chat GPT, you can ask this. So you can ask the different prompting, or you can use the different chat GPT. You can use the chatbot. You can ask the same prompting with chat GPT, Gemini, and Perplexity, and compile all the ideas of the 4 or 5 chatbot and give us a response to me and give the references as a chatbot references. Like this information you get from the chat GPT, this information you get from the Gemini. So like this, you can tell them to use this mode. So what happened, the students may get the 5 different ideas with the 5 different chatbot. Previously, the students may be using only one textbook, just copy and paste this assignment. But now we can give some kind of assignment task with the use of different chatbot. From this, they may get some idea. Okay. So thank you so much for.
Sir, my question, one more question. My question is, as you stated, during bibliometric analysis, ChatGPT will help to do different charts or graphs. So my question is, will we take that graph as it is, or will we?
Madam, sorry, I'm not able to hear your question properly. Voice clarity is missing. Okay.
Am I audible?
Now it's clear. Now it's clear. You can go with specific question because your voice is unclear. Yeah.
Sir, as you stated, during bibliometric analysis, we
What analysis? What analysis? Sorry, what analysis?
during bibliometric analysis,
Bibliometric. Okay, okay. Yes.
ChatGPT will help you to do some kind of charts, graphs, like
No,
network.
no, madam. ChatGPT up to now there is a limitation. In, ChatGPT 3.5 is not giving a graph. It's not giving the images. Only the text information only is given us. This is called text generated model. If you want to get the images, we can go the paid version. For the existing free version, it is not possible. We cannot draw a graph. These are the limitations is there. But as I already mentioned that ChatGPT is only for chatbot purpose, but we have separate tools for the research. I has already mentioned that I already listed some tools for graph preparation and all. We need to depend on that kind of tool because ChatGPT is only for chatbot purpose. Go with a specific tool to find a research article or the research bibliometric analysis like consensus or connectedpapers.com or litmaps.com. These are tools purely meant for the literature research purpose. Kindly use the tool because ChatGPT is only for generative text information. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Subhash.
Participants, we have to be mindful for the next session as well. So we will not be taking any more questions. Sir, we are very thankful for this session. And this session was very, very engaging and very interesting. And if I give you the list of AI tools that sir mentioned, the list is going to be very long. 2-3 pages of my notebook are filled with that. So thank you so much for your session, and you discussed the 3 E's very briefly, and you gave us so many tools which are AI specific and those which can be used in the school, which can be used at the higher education level for doing research, for doing automated content creation, to name a few. Thank you so much. And on the behalf of Vice Chancellor, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Delhi Teachers University, Professor Dhananjay Joshi, and Delhi Teachers University team, I thank you. And this was a very engaging session, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Joy. Thank you.
Thank you. Participants, we can